Welcome to the Spire. Today I'm going to play Ironclad a different kind of way. I'm going to use him to do a speed run. It should be fun. Hopefully I can get it done, but it requires a lot of quick thinking and skill, and do I have enough talent to thrill? Well, you can be the judge of that, Started off weak, ended pathetic. That describes way too much in my life. So I want to do a speed run, alright? I want to do a speed run. Let's choose a card to obtain. Heavy Blade is a good start. So I obviously, can say I'm doing a speed run, need to speed this up. So let's get a jolly good move on. And it's quite a interesting way to play this game. Like, I saw someone do the entire 3 floors in 15 minutes, and I went, I want to do that! Completely, of course, disregarding the amount of, actual player talent, luck, time, and dedication that goes into that. But I'm pretty sure on my first attempt, I can do it absolutely, completely fine, right? There's no way this is at all going to go in any kind of sense wrong. We've already got 2 heavy blades. We've basically won. So, whirlwind, the ice cream, whirlwind and the ice cream. But I don't have enough money, and I have to commit, and I have to move on, and I have to keep going. Alright, upgrade a card. We want to upgrade Bash to be... Well, actually, no, we want to upgrade Whirlwind. It's way, way better. Bash would be the priority, because 3 turns of Vulnerable is absolutely fantastic to work with. We got ourselves... Okay, that's absolutely fine. And then we will go towards the mini-boss, and not really anything we can get, so we don't need to care about that. Mini-boss! This guy! This might be a problem, but we'll begin with the Whirlwind. Definitely the best damage we can do with that hand. And we do essentially want to just slowly get rid of every defend in the deck. Like, we are going to end up being absolutely so reckless, you kind of won't even believe it. You won't. Well, you will believe it because you are going to see it. So I guess I can't quite hype it up that much, but we're looking to just essentially tank everything and just murder, kill face, but manage our health and resources in such a way that it doesn't immediately, come back to haunt us. So we should be able to kill him next turn. 37, we're getting a heal. This is why Ironclad's fantastic for this, because it's actually not super uncommon to end up with a deck that is... do I bash first? This actually sucks in terms of damage, but I don't have a choice to sit here and just lollygag about it. I have to keep going and going. But Ironclad, it's not that crazy to get a really broken deck, and because of his healing, he can afford to just be super aggressive and end up tanking through things. Starting with 10 block is really good. Clash is fantastic. In fact, I'd argue Clash is almost required to make this work. Let's just offer this. It gets rid of it. We don't get anything because it's a basic card, but at least we do manage to lose a defend. Annoyingly, we have to fight, but that is fine. I'm actually going to throw out the defense and just make it so I don't take any damage. Kind of misplayed a little bit because I forgot about my anchor, but, then again, how did I forget about my anchor? I'm like, carrying around this huge-ass anchor, just dragging it up through the floors of the Spire, and I'm like, whoops, this thing, totally forgot of my bad, guys. You know how it happens. My bad. We'll defend, because then it lets us clash, which is really good, and in this instance, we'll just win. We'll actually just win. Probably a little bit too much thinking time there. Flex is fantastic. What relic are we going to get? That's fine too. Do we want to care about the shop? Or do we want to go the fire route? I think the fire route is the way to go. It might get us a few little extra cards that we do need to. Hopefully I can get an initial class, which will get rid of that guy, so that's fantastic. Then a vulnerability on him, and beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. Essentially free health. We'll get another flex, and we don't want to risk another mini-boss. Even though a relic might be good, but we essentially just don't want to be relying on relics in general to make this happen, so we're going to try air quotes, and avoid that. Yep, lovely. Oh no, my blocking is worse. Whatever will I do? I just do not know. Annoyingly, getting Spike Slime kind of sucks because it does slow us down a fair amount, but we'll see. We will see. Never mind, eh? Whirlwind, kind of the perfect little draw there. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. And we don't want any of those. Drop by the fire. Upgrade, and we probably now do want to upgrade. No, I'm going to upgrade the flex. I think the flexes are better. Already having 2 flexes, 2 heavy blades this early on, especially when we're attempting this, is beautiful. We just need to not get enemies in these rooms. Strike and a defend. Because if we'd got the flexes, it would have been seriously, seriously worth it. But as we didn't, life must go on. Can get rid of you, that's great. And essentially, I'm going to throw this out and get rid of the other one as well. Just because, again, anything that we can do to speed this up, we really want to. You got to think real quick and just try and make the technically best decision at any given time. So we'll heal up a little bit more. Another clash is fantastic. Then we want to grab ourselves some health and then hope for a good little boss right here. I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to go, but we'll see. So we'll flex, we'll bash him, then we'll clash him. The good old bash and clash. My signature move, really, you know, just, hey baby, you want to see my bash and clash? The eyebrow wiggle is what I was trying to put across there. But it really failed. I am liking that we've already got him to half health, though. That's absolutely fantastic. 20 damage, or, well, it's actually exactly the same, so we might as well take 1 less hit. There we go, looking good. And yeah, we just need to really essentially not care about the damage. Granted, 18 health is potentially a problem. Oh, no. 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 That pointless upgrade. That pointless upgrade. No. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. It's going to totally work out. It's totally going to work out. We're going to immediately start with a defend removed, which is also fantastic. And then we've got 2 of these, 3 question marks. And, oh, it's just a shame, though, because there was so much potential in that deck. Like, oh, we had it all. Well, we didn't have it all at all. There's a lot of other good stuff that we ideally would have wanted to end up with, but we had the potential to have it all. But that's okay. You know, it takes a little bit of practice. It takes a little bit of gumption, a little bit of nuance, a little bit of go-get-'em to make this work. But work, I will make it, by Jove. Look, see? We instantly get another heavy blade. The game knows. It knows and it wants us to succeed. Can we get 12 damage off to begin with? No. No, we cannot. But at the very least, we can kind of kill one. Still taking a little bit of damage, but you've always got to factor in the 6 health from your burning blood at the end. That's where it matters. Alright, lovely. Get rid of them. Come on, give me the good stuff. Battle Trance, fantastic. That's really, really useful. And remove a guard from my deck. Goodbye, defend. And then what else do we have? Yeah, I will take that gold. Then we'll go around the mini-boss. Hopefully get a pretty good relic. We want to get that bash going in. Battle Trance. I'm going to mitigate a little bit of damage. Technically, it's quite the pansy move. But while I still have the defense in my deck, I at least want to get a tiny a bit of use out of them, you know? See, that's the thing. Right then, if I'd accepted a couple extra damage, he would be dead. We would have gone a bit faster, and we wouldn't have taken the damage that we just did. So, potentially, I really do just need to be super aggressive and just kind of make it work. Essentially, we're going to upgrade the bash this time because 3 turns of vulnerable is absolutely fantastic. Should, in theory, come in very handy on this guy here, especially if we can draw it straight away, which we can't. Still going to go for it, though. We need to start getting through him. Is the floor greener than usual? I don't find myself asking that often, but I do definitely think the floor is greener than usual. We'll use the block potion. Battle Trance just to get through some more cards, and I guess just give him a quick little strike. Would have loved to be able to Heavy Blade him. I don't want to go too crazy with the Heavy Blades because we don't have the flexes to support it this time, but it's still a really, really nice chunk of damage that I cannot deny. I cannot deny. Stop hitting me for 18s and do a swirl. Thank you. Is it really that hard? Okay. I think we want to reapply the vulnerability so we can almost definitely kill him next turn. Because we are going to lose a strength, but 24 damage, he's vulnerable, should definitely be doable. Oh, are you kidding me, world? Please! I didn't even do any pansy tentative defending this time around. I just kind of went for it. But no, we have to instantly get punished for our audacity. Okay. Well, for now, we will upgrade ourselves. Yeah, we'll upgrade Bloodletting. An extra 2 energy to just go mental on the opening turn is wonderful, especially as we have some really good stuff coming up. Orichalcum is fantastic. Just a consistent bit of mitigation through the whole run. We don't actually have anything really worthwhile to upgrade. I would upgrade the Heavy Blades, but we don't have the strength to support it yet, so it seems kind of pointless. Pen Nib potentially is good. I'll upgrade Battle Trance for now. I think the 4 cards over the 3 is more worth than upgrading Heavy Blade before we have the strength. Would love some good old-fashioned AoE here, but that's not going to happen, is it? So we'll do that. Heavy Blade him away. And then I guess work on you. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I am sure happy for that 6 armor. Though then again, we're being made weak. Why? I feel like we're getting kind of unlucky here. I will admit. Definitely feeling that. We have to Heavy Blade him because that is life. And then we can't even... Oh my god. I hate being weak. Not that I'm going to do something about it. Come on now. I mean, if you... Like, come on. I don't move. But I hate being weak. And we're going to have to finish all of these guys while being weak because we just have nothing else going for us. Bash him. Do that there and... Oh... The Pen Nib as well, just activated. Fortunately, Orichalcum's enough to counter him, but the sad thing is we keep getting enemies that are super stally, and that's the problem. Alright, anything here? Amulet's Infernal Blade? Nope, not anything that we want, especially. No enemies, please. Good. Let's go for it. 2 strike pluses, that's fine. Especially as we are going to heal up this time, so we will have more health than before against our first floor boss, and it is Hexaghost, who I think is quite possibly fine. We'll drink that, we'll put that on, and then we'll just start hitting him in the face, I guess. I mean, essentially, we only really need to survive the opening attack, and then everything else is quite doable. Do we Heavy Blade? Actually, no, in this case, I think 2 strikes are worth more. Yeah, we kind of really need to get some flexes, otherwise the Heavy Blades just super stop being worth it. Like, really quickly they do. Let's Bloodlet here, and we can strike, do that, and use both the defends, and actually kind of not take damage for a turn. I know, that's crazy! But it's true, it's possible to not take damage for a whole turn. Alright, strike plus, strike plus. Ooh, we've got the pen nib. I think I save the pen nib for next turn and hope that we draw something at least a little bit worth. Right? Like 28. Yeah, I think we heavy blade to use it. Then we bash. And then there's no point bloodletting yet, I don't think. So we might quite possibly beat the first boss this time, which is pretty damn cool. So we'll draw some more. Annoyingly got the burn. But if we bloodlet, we can heavy blade, get both our strike pluses in, and one more. It's going to be incredibly close, like really close, but potentially only another 8 coming up. We obviously can't let this last long enough to reach the next big attack, but we might have just got it. Oh, he did not stand a ghost of a chance. Oh, this is... Well, I game block every turn, but it's not worth it. It's way too slow. I'm actually going to go for brutality. I think that might work out for us. Ooh, being able to die once doing this? Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't mind if I do. Still not really an amazing deck so far. Oh, the shop there is so bad. 3 question marks, fire, fire. No other shop, though. I really need to get to a shop. I'm going to have to take this middle route at the very least. I can't dawdle. Cannot wait around. Gotta go, 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 go. Alright, bash into you. And then we've got the pen nib coming up, so I think I will just... That was a mistake. I was used to having the dexterity potion on, so it was 7 instead of the orichalcum 6. Granted, I only cost myself 1, God forbid, 1 whole extra damage. But, every little, of course, does help. So we can get rid of him. Fantastic. And then I think we will bloodlet, which is good. And then double strikes, and then there we go. Looking very, very snazzy. Yes. I don't know whether this will turn out to work out, the brutality, but I guess we will essentially find out. He's dead, so that's lovely. Not a huge amount of health lost, I don't think. Lose 3 HP, deal 14. I mean, it's very cheap high damage, which is what we kind of want here. We just always want cheap high damage. Right, we're going to bash this. Double strike, lower his metallosity as much as possible. I realize it's not called metallosity, but I like calling it metallosity. I think there's a certain satisfaction to doing that. What I do think is kind of probably sad about this is the speed that I'm going now is probably just the speed of a normal run, even though to me it's like lightning quick. But obviously when you're not used to, making things happen this quickly, it kind of is definitely a ooh type moment. Alright, flex. We do actually manage to get a flex. That's fantastic. Sorry, that's flex-tastic. Bit late on that. Still I think good. Alright, goodbye defend. Gotta keep those down as much as possible. No enemies, no enemies, no enemies. Good. Nope, not worth being cursed. It can just ruin way too many things. And that's so infuriating. Battle trance. Flex. Let us bloodlet. I think I might use this to actually regen a little bit here. Bash him. Heavy blade. And then we can just immediately kill him, which is great. I just want to get a little bit of health back. I think I'll be fighting him for at least a couple turns, which should, in theory, sort me out. I think. I think. Alright, we'll do that. And then Hemokimesis is definitely the way to go. Although, admittedly, he is going to keep overhitting the orichalcum by a little bit, so we might end up not gaining health, but even if it keeps us like totally stable, that's still very good with me. Okay, based on pen nib here, we can strike, then boom, and then strike, and then there we go. Very tasty. If we actually Ooh. Does Rupture keep triggering with Brutality? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna hold my heart in my hands and frickin' go for it. Yep, I will definitely get jaxed. And then I want to go up here and then kind of round there towards that other fire. We want to... I think we want to make Rupture 0. Because we just don't want to be spending mana on not killing things. So in that case, I think it makes sense. Then we want to head round this guy. Oh, not these two. Not these two. I hate them so much. Alright, Battle Trance, give us the goods here. Rupture, lovely, 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 lovely. And then we can bash. And Hemokinesis on him, which is Hemokinesis, Hamagabla, Hikamai. Blood Blast! We'll call it Blood Blast. I think Blood Blast is definitely the satisfying way of looking at that. Flex, and then one strike over there. And then, boom, a lovely bit of 32 damage. Kinda nice, that, isn't it? So now that we do have the flex, we want to upgrade both it and the heavy blade as much as possible. And yeah, it does actually work together like that. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. And boom, 43. We just really need to get... Ooh, no, I think it's tempting, but I think we're really kind of... Ah, stop giving me enemies, world! Like, really, come on, please. 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 We'll jax it up. Bloodlet. And we can at least use both heavy blades. Get rid of you. Make a huge dent in your armor with the pen nib. Maybe should have put the heavy blade here and used the other one on the other side. I don't really know if that was the correct process or not, but that's what I went with, and that's what we're going to have to accept here. Still a little bit concerned I am going to run out of health. I think I need to start just sleeping at goddamn nearly every single campfire from this point onwards, but I guess we'll see. Ooh, lovely little bit of extra strength. Don't want either of them. We can go around 2 question marks after this. Yeah, I think for now I will rest, and then we'll basically judge the last campfire based on these initial question marks. That seems to be the way to go. Alright, Clash is excellent, but Lantern is also fantastic. And then 1 vulnerable by default to all enemies with this at the start of combat? I mean, yes please, that is gorgeous. We will immediately just give up 17 gold. I literally just spent everything, guys. Not the smartest decision you've ever made. Then do I upgrade a heavy blade? I think I upgrade a heavy blade. I think 54 is dealable with. I think. Let's drink the strength potion. Don't even need to even slightly consider not doing that. Then flex. Didn't get the best opening hand in the world, but that's okay. We've got ourselves a nice little base for this fight to be going on with. Granted, a lot of damage is about to come in, but I think it's damage we can deal with. So, 35 and 16 is not actually enough to kill one of the little guys. So I'm going to have to bash it and then really kind of overkill it. And then we do need to get rid of the little ones. Like, absolutely. We've got the pen nib coming up. So in theory, we can hopefully heavy blade it. Especially since we'll have the 5 times heavy blade. And that's 98 damage. Excuse me? Oh, yeah, obviously. Oh, I was like, I'll just apply vulnerability first so I can power up the 98 damage. I just realized something, guys. I'm just dead. I just lose because it's automaton. Like, as soon as he fires his big laser, I'm just absolutely screwed, right? Like, there's nothing I can even do about it. I don't think. And he's about to do it. 37. I can't really afford to... Yeah, I'm kind of just fucked, right? Although I do have the lizard tail. That might be what saves this run here. We'll see how that goes. If I can get to flex... I can't get to flex, but I can use both heavy blades, which is amazing here. Yeah, we'll use both heavy blades. And then just a 20 damage strike. I mean, there's not really much else we can do, right? Actually, he's not even going to use the hyper beam. We're going to kill him before he gets to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This shouldn't be working, right? Like, this shouldn't be working. But it is. But it shouldn't be. But it is. Oh, the black blood. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to see there. Right, triple question mark 4 there. Fire. Yeah, I kind of like that. We don't have much gold anyway, so we need to worry about a shop. And a orb walker, we can kind of deal with an orb walker. Absolutely fine. No worry about it whatsoever. And we get a nice little pen nib strike, and he's already on half health, only taking 9 damage, but we're healing for 10 at the end of each combat, so that's probably one of the best things that I can do here. It really is. Okay, so we will jax it up, and then heavy blade, which, yep, just gonna instantly kill him. Fantastic! Look at that! We don't want another bloodletting. I think that would be overkill, and... I think we're just gonna have to receive 2 madness. Like, I was very much leaning towards just choose whatever puts least 3 potions. Yeah, I'll take that. Especially again as we're not trying to get to a shop this time around. And let's leave. Let's just leave. We don't want anything to do with that whatsoever. Move a card from my deck. Final defend. Goodbye. Oh, we're super committed now, aren't we? Absolutely committed. I think we'll do the final heavy blade. Seems like the way to go here. And then, yeah, we'll try and skip the elites. I think we don't want to risk it. I think we kind of have the capability of making this work. Didn't really get much in the way of a good opening hand there. I'm actually kind of really upset at that. Like, we got to do nothing. Absolutely bloody nothing. Like, why? Why, world? Come on. Alright, let's get jaxed. And then, in theory, if we heavy blade this guy, then we can strike him, which gets rid of him, which is lovely, and then we can just take the double repulsors, and granted, this does hurt us a lot. I'm still very much aware I've got the lizard tail, which kind of lets me be even more reckless, because I do have a life to play with, which is really, really nice. Not that I can do much with it. They're both just adding more dazed. It's slowing me down so much. It really is. I feel like this is going to end up being about a 25-minute run, which isn't exactly crazy, but god damn, look at the dazed. But for me it definitely is. Like, I never move this fast because I'd be way too exhausted. Alright, 54 damage. Yep, boom, there we go. Lovely, thank you, wham bam, stupid little drone man. Okay, inflame? Inflame? I think we inflame. Yes, I do. Everybody loves a self-igniting sword, of course. And then we'll upgrade flex. Again, we're not super desperate for... super desperate for anything else. We get an extra fire, but then we have to mini-boss fire mini-boss, which I feel like is... it's too deadly. It really is. Like, if we get the dude who goes intangible, the ghost guy, we just lose, because we can't kill him in time, and he'll do an absolutely metric crap ton of damage. Do I pen nib? No, I don't pen nib. I think I save for a heavy blade and pen nib that, because that's going to absolutely colossally smash this guy. Granted, we don't have the strength to hugely capitalize off it. Well, see, I'd have to use the bash. That's really annoying. Alright, boom, there we go. And then we can bash for the vulnerable, and then next time it should be okay. The Orichalcum block being instantly eaten, of course, by just the free bonus 10 damage he gets to deal at the start of each turn, so that's lovely. Alright, let's use both the madnesses, strike, and then strike. Is that 3 health going to make a difference? 16, 26, it is actually going to make a difference. Like, genuinely, that might have been the difference between another turn. I mean, granted, maybe I didn't allow for the Orichalcum, and by maybe, I mean, I didn't allow for the Orichalcum. I just kind of went for it, but, oh, boom. There we go. A little bit hurt. A free strength plus. Flex plus. Yeah, I'll take that. This sucks. This might be where we end up using our lizard tail, sadly, but, you know, needs must, as the devil doth drive. Can I get rid of this guy? I think I can, right? Oh, wow, I could have probably done even more than that. I really didn't think it would be as damaging. I should really look into those, like, maths things I hear all the kids are talking about. I feel like that might be something worth considering. Alright, inflame, rupture, battle trance, flex, and then 49 damage. We'll take 8 in explosive damage. Then he will definitely kill us, so we're going to have to bust out the lizard tail here, which kind of sucks. Oh, he's going to exactly kill us as well. That's really sad. That's really, really sad, but what can you do? Hey! It was bash as well. Though he's doing a rather alarmingly large amount of damage, he might just kill us again. Like, straight up. I mean, we're going to have 2 question marks, a fight, then we might even get to the last boss. I'm still really happy with this run, because 108! Okay! That works out! That's fine. Do I perfected strike? I think I do, right? It's still going to do a load of damage, because we still have the strikes in the deck. It won't be heavy blade level, but it's still absolutely fine. We'll just pray for money, and then get granted money, and oh no! 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 Oh, God. Well, let's just immediately get rid of one of them and explode. Save 3 damage there. Like, it's not the end of the world, but it's not great. This might be the end. So achingly close. A question mark as well. I hate them so much. Always getting me. Oh, never mind. Never mind, eh? That's a fairly strong goddamn heavy blade. And we still have 2 mana spare. Might as well madness the other one. Okay, so do we get rid of the explosion or that? That's the real question. Because if I get rid of that, I take 9 damage, but then I'm still going to take... Yeah, I can't do it the other way around. I need to just kill him. Which kind of sucks. Do I hemo him? 25 damage. I could... it's difficult decision. Difficult decision. I think I do. I think he needs to die. I really think he needs to die. But I'm not sure how I actually kill Thorns, dude. Like, genuinely. Like, I'm not sure how I kill Thorns, man. Because don't I just die? Like, do I even physically have a way out of this situation. I have to kill myself, right? I can't not. Because I'm slowly going to die from my own 1 damage to myself a turn. I can one-shot him, but without the ability to gain any block whatsoever, I just have to die! No! Oh, no! Say it ain't so! Well, I guess let me know what you thought of this style of run. I certainly won't do it every single time, but I do think it's definitely been a lot of fun, at the very least. But I guess I shall now fall upon my sword. Like if you've enjoyed it. Oh, okay, black blood there, triggering real nice at the end. Maybe I should have gone for a different way around, but I don't know. I thought I mitigated it as quickly as I could. It was an experiment. Let me know what you thought. Like if you did enjoy it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Oh, goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video flow.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.